Okay, we're on the way to the gym. We're headed up to Rise Performance in Illinois to get in my last deadlift session before the competition. This is the last week of training that I have. Today is Monday, June 13th. The competition will be June 25th. So this week will be my last week of training, my heaviest week of training. And then next week, I will deload, relax, and try to get my body feeling as good as possible for the competition. Today's a pretty important session today. The whole week's really important. We got weights that we need to hit leading up to this competition. Trying to peak right and be able to perform at the competition. So today I have 3 sets of 1 on deadlift at 92%, and we are needing to pull 3 sets of 1 right around the 600-pound mark, which is heavy for me. I say that the most I've ever pulled is 630 pounds, and that was about 7 months ago, and at a body weight of about 230 pounds, and I was just off of a competition, fully peaked, feeling good. So 630 is the most I've ever pulled. Right now I'm sitting at about 215 pounds, so I'm 15 pounds lighter, but I feel stronger right now. I understand leading into this, I'm not peaked today. The goal is to be peaked on June 25th. My body's beat up, it's tired from the previous weeks of training. But if we can pull 3 sets of 1 in the 600-pound range, in my mind, we're going to be right on target for what I think, or for what I want to do at the competition. So at the comp, we have to pull 620 pounds to get on the board. The weight starts at 620. You cannot do any less. You either pull 620 or you don't. And then I think it's 30-pound jumps from there. So it goes 620 to 650, 680, 710. I'm wanting to pull the 620, and then I'm wanting to pull the 650. 650 will be a big PR. And then depending on, if I pull the 650, if that feels good, I'll go for the 680. But if the 650 is an all-out grinder, there'll be no reason for me to try the 680. I'll just stick at the 650 and conserve as much energy as possible for the next few events. But the biggest thing with this week, with everything being heavy, like I got the heavy deadlifts, it's heavy crucifix carries, I got heavy stone to shoulder. The biggest thing with this week, we want to hit these weights in order to peak right for the competition, in order for our nervous system to be primed right and all that. But this is the time you do not want any injuries. You do not want any bad flare-ups, any tweaks or twinges. We want to hit the reps, get in, get out. Don't do anything stupid. If you get injured now, a week, 2 weeks out from the competition is about what I am. It's like 11 or 12 days. But if you get injured now, you're done, And this is where most people get injured. It's a week or 2 out, 3 weeks out. Things are getting heavy. Your body's getting tired. You're wore out. Your mind's not in it, but you're still having to lift the weights and put in the work. So, most important thing, no injuries. And then we want to try to hit the weights that we need to hit for the day. So I've got the 3 sets of 1 on the deadlift. We're going to see where that's at. I'm going to work up. to around 550, and then I'm gonna make the call from there. Go 585, go 600, whatever it is, and try to pull 3 sets of 1 right around 600 pounds, and I believe that will be awesome for me. I've pulled 600 once or twice in my life, like I said, and then I've pulled 630 one time, and it's tough rep. So that's what we got today. We're gonna pull the deadlift. Got a little dumbbell RDLs, and I got to do the crucifix carry today, which is very draining. I'm doing 150 feet runs with 90% comp weight, so very taxing. It's cardio is what it is. It's tough. I'll just say that. It's tough carrying. It's tough enough just picking up that big crucifix and carrying it, and when you're carrying, 50 pounds, 60 pounds more than your body weight for 150 feet, it gets pretty tough. So also going to do the grip farmers training today. I've got to do like 105% of the comp weight, so it's going to be like 265 pounds per hand. I've got to do 4 sets of that. Just hold the weight as long as possible. Not my favorite event at all. Don't like it, but it is what it is. You grab the farmers, stand up with them, and hold them as long as you can. So anyways, that's what I got. Just wanted to share my thoughts, share the process on it. So we're gonna get up here to the gym here within the next 45 minutes, and we're gonna work up. First thing we got is 3 sets of 1 on the deadlift, so let's see what we can do. All right, as you see, the deadlifts went good. They pretty much went to plan as I thought they should. I'm just going to let some of my training after the deadlifts roll here and talk about how the deadlifts went and just some of my training afterwards. But the deadlifts went good. I worked up to 485 pounds and kept trying to decide if I was going to touch 550 or jump straight to the 596. It's weird numbers because I'm doing it in kilos. So, but I jumped straight to the 596, and I thought it moved good. I execute a hitch on my max deadlifts. It's just easier for me to get my hips through, but it moved good. And then the third set, I did 606 pounds. And I thought it moved pretty well too. So that's right on target where I wanted to be. No complaints about that deadlift session. I had, like I said, some crucifix carries, 3 sets of 1 on front squats, and doing some farmer's holds here for time. But pretty long training session. But the most important thing to me today was getting those deadlifts in, no injuries, hitting the numbers that I wanted to hit. Thanks for watching.